Help out the Dr.Wily channel by clicking the sponsor button below. This way you can financially support us and get some cool perks in the process. Now, Bowser is a mighty being with quite a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and one of those is an undead form. Even when Bowser is defeated, he can come back as something different. A bit more dark as well. Dry Bowser. However, how did he evolve over time in terms of gameplay, use, design, and story? Well, let's find out. Now, back in the day when New Super Mario Bros. Came out, we saw a different type of Bowser. This new game was supposed to be a fresh and new start for the 2D side-scroller gameplay style, and so Nintendo started to use some of their hidden tricks to also make the villain more interesting. Because Bowser becomes Dry Bowser when he falls into lava after being defeated in World 1. This already stands out. He's defeated at the very start of the game, and everyone expected that it was his end. However, later on in World 8's first castle, he drops in from the ceiling and falls apart, but reassembles and is ready to fight Mario. So instead of just being a cool new form, it also serves as a plot device in an interesting way. For once, Nintendo is doing stuff that most fans wouldn't really expect, which is one of the best things they can do. Now, to defeat Dry Bowser, Mario must dodge his attacks, which includes breathing small flames and throwing his own bones. Like Dry Bones, Dry Bowser is fireproof, so yeah, any of Mario's fire-themed attacks won't really have any effect against him. Mario can wait for him to make a high jump and then run under him, or precisely jump over him. However, that's a bit harder. Then Mario can hit the skull switch, destroying the bridge and throwing him into a very deep pit. So it's basically a normal Bowser fight, but this time with a dry version twist, which mostly takes out the fire flower and adds some different projectile attacks. It makes the fight overall harder, but not by a whole lot. The best thing about it is mostly the good story twist. Certainly a better choice compared to what they did in the first Super Mario Bros. Games, where you fight fake versions of him. Now, at the game's final battle, Bowser Jr. tosses the disassembled Dry Bowser into a cauldron, which causes Bowser to revert to his normal form, although a bit bigger this time. So even at the very end, we get another little twist. And to be honest, it's quite interesting to see that they can even do that. Overall, this is an interesting introduction to this Bowser form, which also shows off his skill in dark magic, which was mentioned in a ton of games. It certainly adds something interesting to the character, which fans can speculate about, and that's a good thing. Now, this undead form was also seen in other modern revivals of older games or gameplay styles, like Super Mario 3D Land, where he is a boss of the castle stages seen in the special worlds. He breathes blue flames at Mario while approaching him, and will also attempt to hit the hero with his skeleton tail and slam the ground, creating shockwaves. While it's fun to see him again, and this time in a lot higher quality, making him look beyond amazing, not a whole lot changed. He still has a lot of the same moves, only some minor things were changed because it's in 3D now. For example, throwing bones wouldn't be as effective here thanks to the 3D space, while his tail hits and ground slams are perfect for this kind of world. So that's the main reason why some things changed in this game. However, sadly enough, it didn't develop this form any further. Now, he also returns in the second New Super Mario Bros. Game, which was a 2D side-scroller again. Here he is seen as a boss, but this time it's quite different compared to the first game in a good way. You first take him on in a similar manner to what happened in the first New Super Mario Bros. Game, but after that we get another form. Just like in World 6, the Koopalings will use powerful magic to make him gigantic, which starts a fight on platforms, and you slowly make your way up. And of course, Bowser will try to get you by doing claw swipes and using his fire breath. While this form is certainly special and ends up being an extremely fun segment of the game, it isn't very original, because Bowser even used this move in his normal form, not just this fight. So really, it's not a very special strategy for Dry Bowser. So while it looks cool and even better in his dry form, it's yet again not very special or develops this part of Bowser at all. And the sad part is, this is where Dry Bowser's big role in the main series Super Mario games kind of ends. After this, he just played a bit of a big role in the Mario Kart franchise as one of the main heavies. He makes his first playable appearance in Mario Kart Wii, and is a large-sized driver along with his living counterpart. He can be unlocked by beating all of the Wii new Grand Prix Cups on 150cc, with at least a star ranking for each. And he was also seen in the Mario Kart 8 games, which were released more recently. And in all of these titles, he's an incredibly good pick. When it comes down to it, he's one of the best heavies and looks amazing in this game compared to all his other appearances. And another cool thing that is introduced and tied to him in Mario Kart 8 is his own vehicle, the Bone Rattler. This serves as Dry Bowser's signature vehicle. It looks like a trike and has a similar look to our Dry villain, but this time made out of metal. Now aside from that, he was seen in some small things here and there like Mario and Luigi games or Mario Party. That's the sad part about this film. It was originally used as quite a decent plot twist and certainly looked interesting. But they didn't do anything with it. Nintendo could do so much more with this new Bowser and really explore it. However, they just didn't. After its first appearance, they kind of dropped the ball and just never picked it up again. So sadly enough, Dry Bowser isn't really seen anymore. Hey you there, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the sponsor button below. You can help out the channel financially and get some cool perks. Also, if you don't want to do that, at least subscribe and like and comment, that also helps. Yay!